Have you ever found yourself drifting on the softest edges of wakefulness, where the bustling world outside begins to dissolve and a new inner stillness starts to bloom? It's a gentle, almost imperceptible transformation, isn't it? This quiet unfolding of the self as it prepares for its nightly voyage into the deep, tranquil seas of sleep. Even before we fully surrender to slumber's profound embrace, there's a curious, continuous slowing that begins within the intricate pathways of our bodies and minds. A silent dimming of the bright, sharp edges of awareness, a subtle reweaving of sensations that hints at a profound, yet often overlooked magic residing within us. We slip from the active, defined contours of our busy day into a landscape where the familiar rhythms of waking life become wonderfully pliable, like soft clay beneath a potter's gentle, shaping hands, ready to be molded by the quiet currents of rest. Consider for a moment the common, wondrous miracle of deep sleep. It is a state of profound physiological rest where your breath deepens, your heart rate slows its steady beat, and your muscles release their hold, becoming soft and yielding. In this precious embrace, your body performs its silent, essential work of repair and restoration, mending the subtle wear of the day, replenishing its precious stores of energy, and consolidating the delicate threads of memory. While your conscious mind may feel utterly absent, drifting in realms unknown, a vast, complex symphony of biological processes continues, unseen and unhurried. This is not idleness, but a deeper, more profound form of activity, a quiet, continuous hum of life diligently working to sustain your very being. Think of an ancient, tranquil lake, its surface perfectly still under a vast, dark sky. Beneath this calm exterior, countless unseen currents continue their slow, perpetual flow, carrying nutrients, shaping the lakebed, and sustaining the myriad forms of life that reside in its depths. The surface stillness is merely a reflection of a deeper, enduring movement. Our body in deep sleep is like this lake, outwardly still, yet inwardly teeming with the quiet, vital processes that ensure its continued vitality. This ability of complex biological systems to enter states of profound deceleration, to seemingly pause their active engagement with the world while maintaining their fundamental essence, is a testament to the remarkable ingenuity of life itself. It suggests a deep, inherent wisdom within all living things, a capacity for profound rest that serves as the foundation for vibrant awakening. This quiet pausing, this ability for life to exist in a state of suspended animation, is not confined to the nightly rhythm of our own bodies. In the grand tapestry of nature, we find countless examples of organisms entering states of profound dormancy, patiently awaiting the return of favorable conditions. Consider the hardy seeds buried deep within the earth, enduring the harsh grip of winter. Outwardly, they appear lifeless, inert, yet within their tiny, unassuming forms, all the intricate genetic information, all the boundless potential for a towering tree or a vibrant flower, lies dormant. They are in a state of profound rest, a deep slumber, waiting for the gentle warmth of spring, the nourishing touch of water, and the soft light of the sun to coax them back into active, growing life. This patient waiting, this quiet endurance, is a testament to life's profound resilience, its capacity to persist across vast spans of time in a state of profound stillness. Similarly, think of the tiny, resilient tardigrades, often called water bears, those microscopic marvels of endurance. When faced with extreme conditions, scorching heat, freezing cold, intense radiation, or the vacuum of space, they can curl into a desiccated ball, expelling nearly all the water from their bodies. In this state of cryptobiosis, their metabolic activity slows to an almost undetectable crawl, effectively pausing their life processes. They can remain in this profound slumber for years, even decades, only to gently reawaken and resume their active lives when moisture returns. This astonishing ability to halt the very flow of time within their tiny forms, to wait patiently through unimaginable hardships, whispers of a fundamental truth that life's essence can persist in states of profound suspension, a quiet, enduring ember ready to rekindle. These natural phenomena, our own deep sleep, the dormant seed, the cryptobiotic tardigrade, all serve as gentle metaphors for the theme we will explore. The idea that ancient, unseen forms of life, like forgotten whispers, might have endured through unimaginable stretches of time, preserved within the silent embrace of ice. They suggest that the cessation of outward activity does not necessarily mean the end of life, but rather a profound shift into a state of deep, patient slumber, a quiet waiting for the right conditions to stir and awaken once more. It is a testament to life's profound tenacity, its boundless capacity for endurance, its quiet refusal to be extinguished. The very essence of what makes something alive, its intricate molecular machinery, its capacity for self-replication, its ability to interact with its environment, can seemingly enter a state of profound rest, preserving its fundamental blueprint. This pausing of life, this ability to hold existence in a state of suspended animation, is not a concept of fear but one of quiet wonder. It speaks to the deep, inherent wisdom within nature, its capacity to adapt and survive through cycles of activity and profound stillness. As you drift deeper into the quiet stillness, let the image of these varied forms of deep slumber bring you profound peace. Feel the quiet, ceaseless activity within your own body, silently working to restore and renew, even as your conscious thoughts begin to softly dissipate. There is no need to actively do anything. Simply allow this beautiful, internal work of rest to unfold, carrying you deeper into a state of profound peace and restoration. The world outside may be busy, but within you, a deeper, more ancient rhythm of rest and renewal is taking hold. Let your breath be soft and even, a tranquil rhythm that guides you further into relaxation. With each inhale, draw in the quiet wisdom of nature's deep, patient slumber. With each exhale, release any lingering tension, allowing it to dissipate like a wisp of mist in the cool night air. You are safe, you are warm, and you are gracefully dissolving into the quiet, boundless space of sleep, cradled by the gentle, persistent hum of life's profound rest. All is calm, all is clear, as the whispers of deep slumber within guide you into the deepest, most restorative rest. As the soft whispers of our own deep slumber gently recede, and the edges of the waking world gradually soften into a tranquil twilight, we are invited to consider another profound landscape, the gentle haze of endless time itself. We often perceive time as a swift river, rushing us from one moment to the next, a linear progression that moves relentlessly forward. But what if time, particularly in the grand scales of Earth's ancient history, is more like a vast, slow-moving glacier, its immense weight subtly shaping the landscape, preserving secrets within its silent, enduring embrace? Imagine, if you will, the Earth not as a bustling, ever-changing planet, but as an ancient, sleeping giant, turning slowly through the cosmos. For countless millennia, it has experienced rhythmic shifts, vast cycles of warmth and profound cold. These are the Ice Ages, epochs when colossal sheets of ice, like immense, pristine blankets, spread across continents, locking away vast quantities of water and gently reshaping the very surface of the land. These aren't periods of dramatic, sudden events, but rather millennia of gradual accumulation, a slow, patient sculpting of the planet's features under an immense, tranquil pressure. Think of the formation of permafrost, the permanently frozen ground that lies beneath vast regions of our polar landscapes and high mountains. This isn't just ordinary ice, it's a profound archive of frozen earth, often mixed with ancient organic matter, forming layers that have remained undisturbed for thousands, even hundreds of thousands of years. It's like a vast, silent library built of ice and soil, where each layer represents a chapter of Earth's deep past, meticulously preserved in its pristine, frozen state. Within this enduring embrace, the very essence of ancient ecosystems lies suspended, waiting patiently through the long, quiet millennia. The sheer scale of this geological time is difficult for our fleeting human minds to grasp. Our lives unfold in decades, but these frozen landscapes tell tales of eons. A single layer of permafrost might represent centuries of slow, imperceptible accumulation. A deep ice core, extracted from the heart of a glacier, can reveal atmospheric compositions, dust from ancient volcanic eruptions, and even microscopic traces of life from hundreds of thousands of years ago. Each layer a testament to the Earth's slow, patient breath through vast stretches of time. It's like listening to the gentle, rhythmic ticking of a cosmic clock, its hands moving with an unimaginable slowness, yet marking the passage of profound ages. This concept of time, not as a rapid flow but as a deep, patient current, is crucial to understanding how delicate biological structures, like ancient viruses, could possibly endure. Within the unchanging, insulated depths of permafrost and glacial ice, time itself seems to slow to a whisper. The destructive forces of decay, the chemical reactions, the hungry microbes are profoundly inhibited by the extreme cold and the absence of liquid water. Life, in a sense, is placed on a gentle pause, its molecular machinery held in a state of suspended animation, awaiting the warmth that might one day coax it back into activity. Imagine a single, tiny droplet of water, frozen solid, nestled deep within a colossal glacier. This droplet, once part of an ancient rain shower, a stream, or a primordial ocean, holds within it echoes of a world long past. It might contain a microscopic fragment of an ancient plant, a trace of an organism that breathed air thousands of years before human footsteps graced the earth. The ice is not merely a container, it is a preserver, a gentle guardian of infinitesimal histories, holding them perfectly still against the relentless march of time. It's like a meticulous archivist, carefully placing delicate documents into perfectly sealed, chilled chambers, ensuring their pristine condition for an unforeseeable future. This deep, patient preservation by ice and permafrost is a testament to nature's profound capacity for dormancy and endurance. It reminds us that life is not always vibrant and active. It can exist in states of profound stillness, patiently awaiting the return of conditions that allow it to flourish once more. The resilience of these ancient forms of life, locked away in their icy tombs, whispers of a fundamental truth. Life's tenacity is far greater than we often imagine. Its ability to persist through unimaginable durations of time. A quiet, enduring ember, ready to rekindle. The mystery of these ancient viruses awakening from ice is not one of alarm, but of quiet wonder. It forces us to contemplate the profound cycles of our planet, the vast stretches of time that shaped its landscapes, and the astonishing persistence of life across these immense durations. It's a gentle invitation to see Earth not just as our home, but as a living, breathing entity with its own deep, ancient rhythms, constantly nurturing and preserving the seeds of its past. As you drift deeper into the quiet stillness, let the image of this gentle haze of endless time envelop you. Feel the vastness of geological ages, the slow, patient formation of ice and permafrost, and the quiet, enduring presence of ancient life held within. There is no urgency here, no need to rush. Simply allow the profound sense of time's gentle flow to wash over you, carrying you deeper into a state of profound peace and restoration. Let your breath be soft and even, a tranquil rhythm that guides you further into relaxation. With each inhale, draw in the quiet wisdom of Earth's ancient history. With each exhale, release any lingering tension, allowing it to dissipate like a wisp of mist in the cool, dawn air. You are safe, you are held, and you are gracefully dissolving into the quiet, boundless space of sleep. cradled by the gentle, persistent hum of endless time. All is calm, all is clear, as the gentle haze of endless time guides you into the deepest, most restorative rest. As we gently drift deeper into the serene landscape of endless time, softly moving through the vast, silent haze of geological ages, we now approach a profoundly intimate detail, the very structure of ice itself, and how it acts as a miraculous guardian, a delicate time capsule preserving the fleeting whispers of ancient life. Imagine, for a quiet moment, a single minuscule droplet of water, now frozen solid, nestled deep within a colossal glacier or an endless expanse of permafrost. This tiny droplet, once part of an ancient rain shower, a crystal-clear stream, or a primordial ocean, holds within its stillness the profound echoes of a world long past, including microscopic traces of life, perfectly suspended against the relentless march of time. We often perceive ice merely as solidified water, cold and inert. But to a sleepy scientist, ice is a crystalline embrace, a gentle, intricate lattice that, under the right conditions, can become an unparalleled preserver. As water molecules slow their frantic dance and lock into their hexagonal patterns, they effectively halt the chaotic processes of decay that govern active life. The extreme cold dramatically slows down chemical reactions, and the absence of liquid water starves the very microbes that would otherwise break down organic matter. In this profound stillness, life, even in its most delicate forms, can be placed on a gentle pause, its molecular machinery held in a state of suspended animation, awaiting the warmth that might one day coax it back into activity. Think of an ancient, perfectly preserved seed, found deep within an archaeological dig. Within its seemingly lifeless shell, all the intricate genetic instructions for growth, all the boundless potential for a vibrant plant, lie dormant. The seed is a time capsule, holding the promise of life against the passage of years. In a profoundly similar way, glacial ice and permafrost act as cosmic time capsules, locking away fragments of ancient ecosystems preserved in pristine condition for millennia. They are like vast, silent libraries built of frozen crystal, where each layer of ice, each frozen droplet, represents a page, a meticulously preserved chapter of Earth's deep biological past. Within these icy archives, scientists have gently begun to uncover microscopic treasures. These aren't just geological curiosities, they are often viable ancient forms of life. Imagine the careful extraction of a deep ice core, a cylindrical column reaching down through layers of ancient snow and frozen dust. As these cores are gently brought to the surface and meticulously analyzed, they reveal not only the atmospheric composition of bygone eras, but also tiny, dormant organisms. These could be ancient bacteria, resilient fungi, or even, most fascinatingly, viruses, fragments of genetic code encased in protective shells, suspended in a state of profound hibernation. The sheer duration of this preservation is staggering. We speak of thousands, even hundreds of thousands of years. Consider a virus frozen in permafrost from the Pleistocene epoch, tens of thousands of years ago, when woolly mammoths still roamed vast cold plains. For that virus, time has virtually ceased to exist. It has been held in a state of unchanging suspended animation, its internal clocks paused, its delicate structure perfectly maintained by the enveloping ice. It's like a tiny, invisible traveler, waiting patiently through an immense, silent winter, holding its breath until the first gentle thaw. This capacity for deep, enduring preservation by ice and permafrost is a testament to nature's profound ingenuity and the inherent resilience of life. It reminds us that life is not always vibrant and active. It can exist in states of profound stillness, patiently awaiting the return of conditions that allow it to flourish once more. The ability of these ancient forms of life to endure through such immense durations of time, locked away in their icy tombs, whispers of a fundamental truth. Life's tenacity is far greater than we often imagine. Its capacity to persist through unimaginable ages, a quiet, enduring ember ready to rekindle when touched by the warmth of renewed possibility. The concept of these ancient frozen droplets, holding dormant life, is not one of alarm or anxiety. Instead, it invites a gentle sense of awe and profound wonder. It forces us to contemplate the extraordinary adaptability of existence, the elegant simplicity by which life finds ways to endure the harshest conditions, often by simply choosing to rest, to wait, to be still. It's a quiet invitation to see Earth not just as our home, but as a living, breathing entity with its own deep, ancient rhythms, constantly nurturing and preserving the hidden seeds of its past within its frozen heart. As you drift deeper into the quiet stillness, let the image of these ancient frozen droplets envelop you. Feel the timelessness of the ice, the gentle preservation it offers, and the quiet, enduring presence of ancient life held within its crystalline embrace. There is no urgency here, no need to rush. Simply allow the profound sense of time's gentle, patient work to wash over you, carrying you deeper into a state of profound peace and restoration. Let your breath be soft and even, a tranquil rhythm that guides you further into relaxation. With each inhale, draw in the quiet wisdom of Earth's ancient, preserved histories. With each exhale, release any lingering tension, allowing it to dissipate like a wisp of mist in the cool, dawn air. You are safe, you are held, and you are gracefully dissolving into the quiet, boundless space of sleep, cradled by the gentle, persistent echoes from ancient frozen droplets. All is calm, all is clear, as the profound stillness of the ice guides you into the deepest, most restorative rest. As we gently drift deeper into the serene landscape of time, softly moving through the ancient frozen droplets that hold life in their crystalline embrace, we now turn our attention to the very essence of life itself. At its most fundamental and resilient level, imagine, for a quiet moment, a magnificent, shimmering tapestry, impossibly intricate and endlessly flowing. This isn't just any fabric, it is the woven fabric of life and its countless patterns, its astonishing diversity, its very continuity, are all orchestrated by tiny, invisible threads, the delicate yet incredibly powerful strands of DNA. We often perceive life as a vibrant, active force, expressed in the graceful flight of a bird, the steady growth of a tree, or the complex thoughts within our own minds. Yet, beneath all these grand manifestations lies a profound simplicity, the humble cell, the fundamental unit of all living things. And within each cell, nestled deep within its protective core, lies the astonishing molecule of DNA, a masterpiece of information storage and transmission. DNA is not just a chemical, it is the blueprint of life, a complex instruction manual written in a universal code, capable of directing the assembly of proteins, the building blocks of cells, and ultimately, the entire organism. Think of an ancient master weaver at their loom, creating an impossibly intricate and vibrant tapestry. Each individual thread, on its own, is simple a mere strand of color or texture, but when countless threads are intricately interwoven, following a precise, harmonious pattern, they collectively form a magnificent, detailed image. The beauty, the story, the very essence of the tapestry is not in any single thread, but in the relationships and interactions between them, in the way they intertwine and flow together. Our bodies, every living thing, are those grand tapestries, their richness and depth arising from the ceaseless, harmonious interplay of countless molecular instructions, all directed by the silent, continuous dance of DNA. The magic of DNA lies not just in its ability to carry information, but in its profound capacity for replication and self-repair. Even in the most extreme conditions, when life seems to be suspended in time, the integrity of this precious molecular blueprint can be astonishingly maintained. Imagine a single delicate seed from an ancient plant, buried deep in the frozen earth for thousands of years. Within its seemingly lifeless shell, all the intricate genetic instructions, all the boundless potential for a towering tree or a vibrant flower, lie dormant. The seed is a time capsule, holding the promise of life against the passage of ages because its DNA has remained intact, patiently waiting. This inherent stability of DNA is crucial to understanding how life, in its most basic forms, can survive profound periods of dormancy, like those we explore within ancient ice. In the extreme cold of permafrost or glacial ice, the destructive forces of decay, the chemical reactions, the hungry microbes, the relentless march of time are profoundly inhibited. The very machinery of life slows to a whisper, but the essential blueprint, the DNA, remains protected within its frozen sanctuary. It's like a meticulously crafted scroll, containing vital ancient knowledge, carefully sealed within a perfectly preserved vault, safeguarding its precious script for future generations, ensuring that its story can continue to be told. The fact that ancient viruses, or dormant bacteria, can reawaken after millennia speaks volumes about the enduring resilience of these invisible threads of DNA. A virus, at its core, is a simple, elegant package of genetic material, DNA or RNA, encased in a protective protein shell. It is not a living cell in the traditional sense, but a potent informational blueprint, a set of instructions waiting for the right cellular environment to come alive and replicate. When frozen, this delicate package is placed on a profound pause. The ice acts as a gentle yet powerful preserver, preventing the degradation of its genetic code. When the ice begins to melt, when the conditions become just right, this ancient genetic blueprint, this invisible thread of DNA, can gently unfurl. It's not a sudden, dramatic awakening, but a quiet, molecular stirring. The preserved DNA, once dormant, finds itself in a liquid environment, its molecular machinery slowly regaining its fluidity. If it encounters a suitable host cell, it can then begin its ancient task to gently insert its genetic instructions, to subtly hijack the cell's machinery, and to begin the timeless process of replication. This reawakening is not a chaotic event, but a testament to the fundamental, enduring power of genetic information to persist and find new ways to express itself across vast spans of time. This understanding of life, at its most fundamental level, as a robust and resilient informational system woven from DNA threads, offers a profound sense of continuity. It tells us that the spark of life is not easily extinguished. It possesses an astonishing capacity for endurance, a patient refusal to be erased by the passage of ages or the harshest conditions. It reminds us that even the simplest forms of life carry within them a deep, ancient wisdom of survival, encoded in their very essence. As you drift deeper now, let the image of this magnificent, woven fabric of life, sustained by the invisible threads of DNA, bring you profound peace. Feel the quiet, ceaseless activity within every cell of your being, silently working to maintain your unique blueprint, to repair and to renew. There is no need to actively understand every intricate detail. Simply allow this beautiful, internal work of life to unfold, carrying you deeper into a state of profound peace and restoration. Let your breath be soft and even, a tranquil rhythm that guides you further into relaxation. With each inhale, draw in the quiet wisdom of life's enduring resilience, woven into the very core of your being. With each exhale, release any lingering tension, allowing it to dissipate like a gentle mist rising from a calm, ancient forest. You are safe, you are held, and you are gracefully dissolving into the quiet, boundless space of sleep, cradled by the gentle but persistent hum of life's fundamental processes. All is calm, all is clear, as the invisible threads of DNA guide you into the deepest, most restorative rest. As we continue our gentle journey into the intricate core of life, softly moving through the woven fabric of DNA, we now approach a fascinating threshold, the delicate boundary between a state of profound stillness and the subtle stirring of awakening. Here that we begin to gently contemplate the idea that ancient microorganisms, particularly long dormant viruses, can reawaken after millennia, a concept that glimmers like a distant light from the edge of what we understand about life's profound resilience, beckoning us towards a deeper appreciation of nature's quiet miracles. Imagine, for a quiet moment, a tranquil, pristine lake at the very top of a towering, snow-capped mountain range, perfectly frozen for thousands of years. On one side, the solid, unchanging ice represents the profound dormancy, the suspended animation where life's processes are almost entirely halted. But stretching out into the serene, dark depths of the lake is an expanse where the first rays of the sun begin to gently penetrate, hinting at the slow, imperceptible thaw beneath the surface. The idea of ancient viruses stirring back to life is like this first, reflecting light, showing us that the seemingly inert can hold the vibrant promise of reawakening. For countless millennia, vast regions of our planet have been locked in the deep embrace of permafrost ground that remains frozen for at least 2 consecutive years, often for tens or hundreds of thousands of years. Within this enduring cold, and deep within the silent heart of glaciers, tiny fragments of ancient life have been perfectly preserved. These are not just lifeless husks. They are biological entities whose delicate molecular machinery has been held in a state of near-perfect suspension, shielded from the destructive forces of decay by the extreme cold and the absence of liquid water. This gentle preservation is a testament to nature's profound capacity for biological time capsules, storing life's essence in a crystalline embrace. Think of an exquisitely crafted antique clock, stopped precisely at a moment in time, perhaps centuries ago. Its gears, its springs, its delicate mechanisms are all intact, patiently waiting. It is not broken, it is merely at rest. If the right conditions are restored, a gentle winding of its spring, a subtle lubrication of its parts, the clock can begin its quiet, rhythmic ticking once more, telling time as it did in a bygone era. Ancient viruses encased in ice are somewhat like these clocks. They are not dead, but patiently awaiting the precise environmental cues that will allow their intricate molecular machinery to restart. These ancient viruses, when found and gently brought into warmer conditions, begin a process of molecular stirring. Their protective protein shells, once rigid, may soften. Their genetic material, be it DNA or RNA, begins to regain its flexibility, its molecular components slowly rehydrating. This isn't a dramatic, explosive resurrection, but a quiet, almost imperceptible molecular ballet, a gentle unwinding of the paused biological clock. If these reawakened viruses encounter a suitable host cell, their genetic instructions, once locked away, can begin to orchestrate their ancient task to gently hijack the cell's machinery and initiate the timeless process of replication. The discovery of these giant viruses, some tens of thousands of years old, successfully reawakening from permafrost, has been a profound whisper from the frozen past. These viruses are not merely dormant. They retain their infectivity, their ability to replicate when presented with the right host. This isn't a cause for dramatic alarm or fear, but rather a quiet, compelling demonstration of life's astonishing resilience and tenacity across vast spans of time. It forces us to appreciate the elegant simplicity by which life finds ways to endure the harshest conditions, often by simply choosing to rest, to wait, to be still, preserving its essence until the moment of opportunity arises. The challenges in understanding this reawakening are like trying to discern the exact moment a tightly curled flower bud begins to unfurl. We can observe the process, but the intricate molecular signals, the precise thresholds that trigger this profound shift from stillness to activity, remained subtly veiled. How do these ancient entities maintain the integrity of their genetic code for so long? What are the minimal conditions required for them to stir? These are the deeper, more elusive qualities that make each reawakening a unique marvel, shining with its own quiet light from the edge of biological understanding. This exploration of ancient viruses awakening from ice invites us to ponder the very definition of life. Is it only characterized by active metabolism and replication? Or does it also encompass the potential for these processes to restart after prolonged suspension? The very existence of these dormant forms suggests that life's spectrum is far broader, its capacity for persistence far greater than we conventionally imagine. It's a gentle reminder that the boundary between alive and not alive can be beautifully porous, blurring into a continuous cycle of dormancy and activation. This contemplation is not meant to be daunting, but rather deeply humbling and profoundly wondrous. It suggests that the phenomenon of life is far more elegant and enduring than we might ever fully grasp. A continuous masterpiece of persistence occurring across our planet's deepest, coldest archives. The reflecting light from this edge of dormancy and awakening is a testament to life's astonishing capacity for self-preservation and its fluid, timeless dance with the environment. As you drift deeper now, let the image of this reflecting light from the edge of dormancy and awakening bring you profound peace. Feel the quiet, ceaseless potential within all living things, silently working to persist, to adapt, and to await the moment of reawakening, even as your conscious thoughts begin to softly dissipate. There is no need to actively solve the mystery of life's endurance. Simply allow this beautiful, internal work of contemplation to unfold, carrying you deeper into a state of profound peace and restoration. Let your breath be soft and even, a tranquil rhythm that guides you further into relaxation. With each inhale, draw in the quiet wonder of life's profound resilience, a marvel of both enduring stillness and vibrant awakening. With each exhale, release any lingering tension, allowing it to dissolve like a gentle mist rising from the calm surface of a tranquil mountain lake. You are safe, you are held, and you are gracefully dissolving into the quiet, boundless space of sleep. Cradled by the gentle, persistent hum of Earth's ancient heart. All is calm, all is clear, as the reflecting light from the edge of dormancy and awakening guides you into the deepest, most restorative rest. As we continue our serene journey into the intricate core of life, softly moving through the reflecting light from the edge of dormancy and awakening, we now turn our attention to the fascinating dance that unfolds when ancient life stirs the gentle and continuous process of rebirth and adaptation. Imagine, for a quiet moment, a vast, tranquil ocean, its surface constantly alive with soft, undulating ripples. Each ripple represents a subtle adjustment, a new challenge, a graceful response. When ancient viruses awaken, they don't emerge into a perfectly familiar world. Instead, they face a new environment, a different tapestry of life, and must perform an intricate, silent dance of resurgence and gentle change. We have contemplated how ancient viruses can remain in a state of profound stillness within ice. Their delicate molecular machinery paused for millennia. But when the ice begins to melt, when the conditions become just right, the reawakening is not an instantaneous transformation into their former selves. Instead, it's a nuanced, molecular stirring, a process of rehydration and reactivation. Their genetic material, once rigid, slowly regains its fluidity, and the proteins that form their protective shells and functional machinery begin to refold and reassemble. This is the delicate moment of rebirth, a quiet unfolding that prepares them for the world anew. Think of a tiny, forgotten seed, buried deep beneath the earth for many seasons. When the gentle warmth of spring finally permeates the soil and the soft rain provides moisture, the seed doesn't instantly become a towering plant. Instead, it slowly, patiently germinates. Its outer shell softens, its inner cells begin to divide, and a tiny root gently reaches downwards while a delicate sprout pushes upwards towards the light. This is a process of rebirth, where life finds its way back to activity through a series of subtle, orchestrated steps. The ancient virus, reawakening from its icy slumber, undergoes a similarly intricate, gentle process, preparing itself for interaction with the changed world. Once reactivated, these ancient biological entities, particularly viruses, face a paramount challenge adaptation to a new environment. The world they awaken into is not the exact world they entered millennia ago. Climate patterns have shifted, ecosystems have evolved, and the very species of host they once interacted with may have changed, or even vanished. This is where the profound ingenuity of life's fundamental design becomes apparent. Viruses, at their core, are masters of adaptation. Their survival depends on their ability to subtly adjust their strategies to find suitable hosts and successfully replicate. This adaptation isn't a dramatic, conscious effort. It's an inherent property of their genetic code and their evolutionary history. Like gentle ripples spreading across the ocean, they respond to the subtle currents of their new environment. A virus might encounter a novel host species and, through chance mutations and natural selection over many generations, develop the capacity to infect and replicate within it. This is a continuous, almost imperceptible process of trial and subtle adjustment, a quiet dance between the ancient genetic blueprint and the modern biological landscape. Consider the gentle, persistent way that new strains of common viruses, like the flu, emerge every season. They are not entirely new entities, but subtle variations, tiny adaptations that allow them to bypass the immune defenses developed against previous strains. This constant, gentle evolution is a microcosm of the larger adaptive dance that ancient viruses might undertake upon their reawakening. They carry within their genetic code a deep, ancient wisdom of survival, and when presented with a new challenge, they subtly draw upon this wisdom to find new pathways to persistence. The key to this adaptation lies in the fluidity of genetic information. While their core DNA or RNA blueprint remains largely intact, tiny, subtle changes, mutations can occur. These mutations are like minute, random changes in the pattern of a woven tapestry. Most of these changes might be inconsequential or even detrimental, but occasionally a change arises that confers a slight advantage, allowing the virus to better interact with its environment, to more efficiently enter a new host cell, or to evade a new immune response. Over time, these advantageous changes can become more prevalent, leading to a subtle yet profound adaptation of the ancient lineage. This process of adaptation is not a threat to be feared, but a testament to the fundamental enduring power of evolution, a continuous, quiet whisper of life's relentless drive to persist. It reminds us that all life, from the simplest virus to the most complex human, is constantly engaged in this dance of adaptation, responding to the gentle nudges of the environment, subtly reshaping itself to continue its journey through time. It's a profound reassurance that life, in its myriad forms, possesses an astonishing capacity for resilience and an inherent ability to find new ways to flourish. Even when faced with novel challenges, the very notion of these ancient viruses stirring to life encourages us to embrace a more holistic view of nature's cycles. It's not just about birth and death, but about dormancy and reawakening, about the long, patient arcs of adaptation that stretch across geological time. It's a lullaby sung by the forces of evolution, reminding us that every living thing is part of an ongoing, continuous story of transformation and persistence. As you drift deeper now, let the image of these gentle ripples of rebirth and adaptation bring you profound peace. Feel the quiet, ceaseless activity within all living things, silently working to respond, to evolve, and to persist. Even as your conscious thoughts begin to softly dissipate, there is no need to actively solve the grand mystery of evolution. Simply allow this beautiful, internal work of contemplation to unfold, carrying you deeper into a state of profound peace and restoration. Let your breath be soft and even, a tranquil rhythm that guides you further into relaxation. With each inhale, draw in the quiet wisdom of life's profound adaptability, a marvel of continuous transformation. With each exhale, release any lingering tension, allowing it to dissolve like a gentle mist rising from the calm surface of an ancient lake. You are safe. You are held, and you are gracefully dissolving into the quiet, boundless space of sleep, cradled by the gentle, persistent hum of life's enduring dance. All is calm, all is clear, as the ripples of rebirth and gentle adaptation guide you into the deepest, most restorative rest. As we continue our serene journey into the intricate core of life, softly moving through the gentle ripples of rebirth and adaptation, we now direct our attention to a profound and continuous process that shapes all existence, the endless tree of evolution. Imagine, for a quiet moment, a colossal, ancient tree, its roots deeply embedded in the most primordial earth, its trunk stretching through unimaginable eons of time, and its countless branches continuously unfurling, each new leaf representing a delicate change, a subtle variation, a quiet adaptation in the grand tapestry of life. The hints we gather from ancient viruses awakening from ice are like falling leaves from this magnificent tree, each carrying a quiet whisper of the long, patient story of life's enduring transformation. We often perceive evolution as a dramatic, sudden shift, perhaps visualized as a swift change in a species over a short period. However, in the vast geological timescale of our planet, evolution is a process of incredible slowness, a continuous, almost imperceptible unfolding. It is driven by tiny, cumulative changes, the subtle variations that arise in genetic material, the gentle pressures of the environment, and the quiet interplay of survival and reproduction. This constant, gentle evolution is happening ceaselessly, even in the most minute and ancient forms of life, like a timeless river imperceptibly carving its path through stone. Think of a gentle breeze rustling through a field of wildflowers. Each flower, while similar to its neighbors, might possess tiny, unique variations in its petals, its scent, or its resilience. These variations pass down through generations, slowly accumulate, allowing the entire species to adapt to changing conditions. Similarly, the ancient viruses that have reawakened from their icy slumber carry within them not only their original blueprint, but also the potential for subtle changes, for new leaves to emerge on their evolutionary branch. Their very persistence across millennia is a testament to the success of their ancient adaptations, and their potential for reemergence hints at new, future adaptations. The very essence of what allows viruses and all life to evolve lies in the delicate process of mutation and natural selection. When a virus replicates, its genetic material, its DNA or RNA is copied. This copying process is remarkably precise, but it is not perfect. Occasionally, tiny, random mistakes or changes, known as mutations, occur in the genetic code. Most of these mutations are inconsequential or even detrimental to the virus. But occasionally, a mutation arises that confers a slight advantage in a specific environment, perhaps allowing the virus to attach more efficiently to a host cell, or to evade a new immune response, or to survive in slightly different conditions. These advantageous mutations are like tiny, perfectly formed leaves falling from the tree of evolution, catching the wind just right. Those viruses carrying these beneficial mutations are more likely to survive, replicate, and pass on their subtly altered genetic code to the next generation. Over countless cycles of replication, these advantageous traits become more prevalent in the population, leading to a gradual, gentle shift in the characteristics of the viral lineage. This is the quiet, continuous dance of natural selection, ensuring that life always finds a way to persist and adapt, even in the face of profound environmental change. The awakening of ancient viruses from ice provides a unique window into this timeless evolutionary process. These are not static relics. They are living examples of lineages that have paused their active evolution for millennia, only to potentially resume it in a changed world. Their genetic makeup might contain traits that were advantageous in ancient ecosystems, and the interaction with modern environments will likely trigger new rounds of subtle adaptation. It's like finding a perfectly preserved ancient seed and planting it in modern soil. The resulting plant might show characteristics of its ancient lineage, but will also, over time, subtly adapt to its new surroundings, producing new leaves on its family branch. This continuous, graceful evolution is not a chaotic process, but a profound, elegant expression of life's inherent drive for persistence. It reminds us that all living things, from the simplest virus to the most complex human, are constantly engaged in this dance of adaptation, responding to the gentle nudges of the environment, subtly reshaping itself to continue its journey through time. It's a profound reassurance that life, in its myriad forms, possesses an astonishing capacity for resilience and an inherent ability to find new ways to flourish. Even when faced with novel challenges, the very notion of these ancient viruses stirring to life encourages us to embrace a more holistic view of nature's cycles. It's not just about linear progress, but about dormancy and reawakening, about the long, patient arcs of adaptation that stretch across geological time. It's a lullaby sung by the forces of evolution, reminding us that every living thing is part of an ongoing, continuous story of transformation and persistence. A story whose chapters are written in the subtle changes of countless falling leaves. This exploration of the endless tree of evolution is not meant to be a source of anxiety or a prediction of a dramatic future threat. Instead, it offers a profound sense of wonder at the ingenuity of life itself and its astonishing capacity for endurance and adaptation. It reminds us that our understanding of life's history and its future potential is constantly expanding, like the steady, silent growth of a mighty tree, reaching ever higher, branching into unforeseen forms, each new leaf a testament to life's boundless creativity. As you drift deeper now, let the image of this vast, growing, endless tree of evolution bring you profound peace. Feel the quiet, ceaseless activity within all living things, silently working to respond, to evolve, and to persist. Even as your conscious thoughts begin to softly dissipate, there is no need to actively solve the grand mystery of evolution. Simply allow this beautiful, internal work of contemplation to unfold, carrying you deeper into a state of profound peace and restoration. Let your breath be soft and even, a tranquil rhythm that guides you further into relaxation. With each inhale, draw in the quiet wisdom of life's profound adaptability, a marvel of continuous transformation. With each exhale, release any lingering tension, allowing it to dissolve like a gentle mist rising from the calm surface of an ancient lake. You are safe, you are held, and you are gracefully dissolving into the quiet, boundless space of sleep, cradled by the gentle, persistent hum of life's enduring dance. All is calm, all is clear, as the falling leaves from the endless tree of evolution guide you into the deepest, most restorative rest. As we continue our tranquil journey into the quiet wonders of life's intricate dance, softly moving through the falling leaves of endless evolution, we now arrive at a deeply soothing and profoundly beautiful idea: the notion that the very essence of existence, even in its most complex and resilient forms, might arise from a state of astonishing, glorious simplicity. It's like the gentle, spontaneous laughter of a child, pure and unforced, revealing a profound truth in its effortless joy. We often associate strength and enduring power with intricate, elaborate mechanisms, but what if the most robust forms of life, the most persistent biological patterns, bloom from principles so elegant, so fundamental that they whisper of an underlying unity? Imagine, if you will, a vast, open field bathed in the soft, diffused light of dawn. The field appears simple in its expanse, yet it holds countless seeds beneath its surface, each containing an elegant, compressed blueprint for life. When the conditions are just right, when the soil is soft, the light diffused, and the air still, these seeds effortlessly sprout, growing into a riot of diverse, vibrant life. The immense complexity and breathtaking beauty of the blossoming field arise not from an endless set of predetermined instructions for each individual plant, but from the simple underlying potential of each seed, combined with the harmonious, fundamental laws of growth. Our understanding of ancient viruses awakening from ice, and indeed all microbial life, points to a similar, elegant principle. These are not grand, complex organisms with intricate organs. They are often minuscule packages of genetic material wrapped in a protein coat. Their very ability to persist for millennia and to reawaken speaks to a profound efficiency, a minimalist design that allows them to endure. This glorious simplicity means they carry only the most essential instructions for survival and replication, stripping away all unnecessary complexity when faced with extreme conditions. Think of an intricate piece of music. The music itself, its melody, harmony, rhythm, and emotional impact is not created by an overwhelming cacophony of sound. Instead, it arises from the precise arrangement of a limited set of notes, played with specific timing and intensity. The power and beauty lie not in the sheer number of elements, but in the elegant relationships between them, in the harmonious way they combine. Similarly, the resilience and potential of even the most ancient forms of life derive from the fundamental, simple laws of biochemistry and genetics that govern their existence. Their complexity unfolds from a compact, efficient design. This glorious simplicity suggests that life, at its most fundamental level, operates on core principles that are incredibly efficient and robust. A virus's ability to infect a cell is often a masterpiece of molecular lock-and-key interactions, precise and elegant. Its genetic code, meanwhile, while containing all the instructions for replication, is streamlined, carrying only what is essential for its existence and continuation. This parsimony, this adherence to fundamental principles, is what allows such tiny entities to endure through vast timescales and harsh environments. It's like a finely crafted tool, designed with only the necessary components, making it incredibly effective and durable. Consider the elegance of nature's designs: a spiral in a seashell, the branching pattern of a tree, the delicate symmetry of a snowflake. These intricate forms arise from simple, recursive rules, applied repeatedly. Nature does not compute every intricate detail. Rather, it allows complexity to emerge from underlying simplicity. The persistence of ancient life forms embodies this natural elegance. Their long slumber and potential reawakening are not chaotic events, but a testament to an underlying order, a profound design that allows basic biological units to withstand the passage of ages. It's the quiet laughter of existence, finding strength in its elemental grace. The pursuit of understanding life, from its smallest components to its grandest ecosystems, often leads scientists to seek this glorious simplicity. When we strip away layers of superficial detail and find a fundamental, elegant rule that explains a vast array of phenomena, that is when true understanding blossoms. The very fact that a single strand of DNA can encode all the information for a complex organism, or that a few fundamental forces govern the entire cosmos, speaks to a deep, pervasive elegance in the universe. This understanding offers a profound sense of reassurance and wonder. It suggests that the continuity of life, its astonishing capacity to endure and adapt, is rooted in principles that are fundamentally stable and elegant. It tells us that, even in the face of profound change, the basic building blocks of existence possess an inherent resilience, a quiet strength derived from their simple yet powerful design. This recognition can bring a deep calm, knowing that underlying the apparent complexities of the living world, there is a harmonious, efficient order. As you drift deeper now, let the gentle laughter of existence, born from glorious simplicity, bring you profound peace. Feel the quiet, ceaseless activity within all living things, silently working to persist, to adapt, and to embody their elegant designs, even as your conscious thoughts begin to softly dissipate. There is no need to grasp at every intricate detail. Simply allow this beautiful, internal work of contemplation to unfold, carrying you deeper into a state of profound peace and restoration. Let your breath be soft and even, a tranquil rhythm that guides you further into relaxation. With each inhale, draw in the quiet wisdom of underlying biological elegance. With each exhale, release any lingering tension, allowing it to dissolve like a gentle mist rising from a calm field at dawn. You are safe, you are held, and you are gracefully dissolving into the quiet, boundless space of sleep, cradled by the gentle and persistent hum of life's fundamental processes. All is calm, all is clear, as the quiet laughter of existence guides you into the deepest, most restorative rest, as our tranquil journey through the quiet wonders of life's intricate dance softly continues. Having embraced the glorious simplicity from which existence springs, we now turn our gaze towards an even more expansive and deeply reassuring concept, the lullaby of the endless life cycle. We often perceive life as a linear path, with a distinct beginning and an inevitable end. But what if, gently guided by the unfolding principles of nature, life, in its myriad forms, is part of a continuous rhythmic cycle of existence, death, and gentle rebirth, like a serene river flowing endlessly into the vast ocean, only to rise again as mist and fall as gentle rain? Imagine, for a quiet moment, the earth itself breathing, a vast, living entity with its own profound rhythms. The seasons turn and a timeless dance spring brings vibrant growth. Summer offers bountiful life, autumn ushers in gentle decay, and winter brings a period of profound rest and dormancy. Yet, even in winter's deepest stillness, the promise of spring is held within the sleeping seeds, the hibernating creatures, and the quiet earth. This is the essence of the endless life cycle, a continuous loop of transformation where one state gracefully gives way to the next, ensuring the persistence of life in its ever-changing forms. The phenomenon of ancient viruses awakening from ice is a profound whisper from this grand cycle. For millennia, these tiny entities have been locked in a state of suspended animation, a profound dormancy that mimics a form of biological death in its cessation of active processes. Yet their reawakening is not a miraculous defiance of nature, but a testament to life's inherent capacity for resurrection and continuation. It's a quiet echo of the seed sprouting after winter, the bear emerging from its long slumber, or the caterpillar transforming into a butterfly. It reminds us that life, in its deepest sense, is not always about constant visible activity. It often involves periods of profound stillness and waiting, which are just as vital to its overall, unending rhythm. Think of the mighty, ancient forests. Individual trees live and die, fall and decay, but the forest itself persists, continuously renewing itself through the cycles of growth, decomposition, and regeneration. The nutrients from fallen leaves return to the soil, nourishing new life. The very act of decay is an integral part of the cycle, allowing energy and materials to flow back into the system, sustaining future generations. Similarly, the death of an individual organism or the dormancy of an ancient virus is not an absolute end, but a transition within a larger, ongoing flow of existence. It's a gentle reassurance that everything has its place in this grand, circular dance. This understanding challenges our conventional, linear view of time and existence. It suggests that life is not merely a trajectory from birth to death, but a continuous, interconnected process. The ancient viruses, in their long sleep and potential reawakening, remind us that the past is never truly gone. Its echoes remain, its potential waits, subtly influencing the present and shaping the future. This deep connection across vast stretches of time is a beautiful aspect of the endless life cycle, a tapestry woven with threads from countless generations. The very concept of adaptation and evolution, which we explored earlier, is an integral part of this endless cycle. Life does not remain static. It constantly shifts and changes in response to its environment, finding new ways to persist and flourish. This continuous transformation, driven by subtle mutations and natural selection, ensures that life remains vibrant and resilient, flowing through the cycles of planetary change. The reawakening of ancient viruses simply adds another ancient dimension to this ongoing adaptive dance, demonstrating life's profound capacity to bridge immense timescales through its inherent plasticity. This lullaby of the endless life cycle brings a profound sense of peace and belonging. It tells us that we, too, are part of this grand, continuous flow. Our individual lives, with their joys and sorrows, are precious notes within an eternal symphony. Even as our own biological journeys unfold, the essence of our being, the information that defines us, flows back into the larger cycle of existence, contributing to the tapestry of life that continues through countless forms and countless ages. There is no ultimate end, only transformation, a gentle continuation within the boundless rhythm of the universe. This perspective is not meant to be a source of anxiety or a philosophical puzzle. Instead, it invites a deep sense of acceptance and serenity. It encourages us to surrender to the natural rhythms of life and death, of activity and rest, knowing that they are all part of a larger, harmonious design. The reawakening of ancient life from ice serves as a beautiful, profound reminder of nature's enduring wisdom. Its quiet promise of continuity in the face of immense time and change. As you drift deeper now, let the image of this endless life cycle bring you profound peace. Feel the quiet, ceaseless rhythm of existence, encompassing dormancy, reawakening, growth, and transformation, even as your conscious thoughts begin to softly dissipate. There is no need to grasp at control or to fear the unknown. Simply allow this beautiful, internal understanding to unfold, carrying you deeper into a state of profound peace and restoration. Let your breath be soft and even, a tranquil rhythm that guides you further into relaxation. With each inhale, draw in the quiet wisdom of life's eternal flow, a marvel of continuous cycles. With each exhale, release any lingering tension, allowing it to dissolve like a gentle mist rising from a calm river. You are safe, you are held, and you are gracefully dissolving into the quiet, boundless space of sleep, cradled by the gentle, persistent hum of the endless life cycle. All is calm, all is clear, as the lullaby of life's enduring journey guides you into the deepest, most restorative rest. As our gentle journey through the intricate wonders of life's boundless resilience softly draws to its close, we arrive at the most serene of moments, the quiet transition into deep, restorative sleep. We've explored the whispers of deep slumber, illuminated the gentle haze of endless time, listened to the echoes from ancient frozen droplets, and floated upon the woven fabric of DNA. We've bathed in the reflecting light from the edge of dormancy and awakening, navigated amidst the ripples of rebirth and gentle adaptation, and gathered the falling leaves from the endless tree of evolution. We even embraced the glorious simplicity from which existence springs, and were cradled by the lullaby of the endless life cycle. Now, in this profound stillness, we draw a final soothing connection between the awakening of ancient viruses and the grand, continuous dream of life on our planet itself. Imagine, for a final, comforting moment, our Earth not just as a spinning sphere of rock and water, but as a vast living entity, engaged in its own profound, cosmic dream. Just as your body yields to the rhythms of sleep, allowing for repair and renewal, so too does our planet cycle through epochs of warmth and ice, of vibrant growth and quiet dormancy. The ancient viruses stirring from their icy tombs are not harbingers of disruption, but rather subtle whispers from this planet's deep, enduring dream, a testament to life's profound ability to persist, to find refuge, and to reawaken across vast stretches of time, integrated into the Earth's grand, living tapestry. The discovery of these long dormant entities capable of reawakening after millennia, is a beautiful, if somewhat stark, reminder of life's astonishing tenacity. It tells us that the spark of existence, once ignited, possesses an inherent drive to continue, to find conditions that allow it to pause, to adapt, and to ultimately reassert itself. These are not alien invaders, they are ancient residents, quietly awaiting their moment within the Earth's enduring narrative. Their reawakening underscores a deep biological principle that life is not easily extinguished, but rather finds ingenious ways to endure through profound changes, a testament to its intrinsic power. Think of a cherished family heirloom, perhaps a delicate antique locket passed down through generations. It might be tucked away in a dusty drawer for years, seemingly forgotten, but its value, its history, its very essence remains intact, waiting for the gentle hand that will rediscover it, polish it, and bring its story back into the light. The ancient viruses, preserved in ice, are like these heirlooms of life, quiet custodians of Earth's biological past, patiently awaiting the thaw that will allow their unique stories to continue unfolding. This isn't a threat. It's a profound connection to a deep shared history, a testament to the planet's capacity for enduring preservation. This perspective encourages us to view the subtle shifts in our planet's environment, such as the gradual melting of permafrost, not with alarm alone, but with a deeper sense of humility and awe. It highlights the profound interconnectedness of Earth's systems, how changes in climate can gently unveil ancient aspects of life, reminding us of the planet's vast, dynamic history. It whispers that nature has its own long rhythms, its own cycles of dormancy and reawakening, far grander than our human timescales. Our role, then, is to approach these unfolding phenomena with respect, with careful observation, and with a gentle understanding of life's deep resilience. The lessons from these ancient awakenings extend beyond microbiology. They speak to the enduring spirit of adaptation that characterizes all life on Earth. Throughout its long history, our planet has undergone immense transformations, continental shifts, volcanic eruptions, ice ages, and warming periods, and through it all, life has found ways to persist, to evolve, to adapt, to diversify, and to flourish anew. The reemergence of these ancient viruses is simply another chapter in this grand, continuous story of life's boundless flexibility, its quiet determination to find a way, no matter the change. It is a reaffirmation that, in the face of environmental shifts, life does not simply disappear. It transforms, it rests, and it reawakens. This understanding is not meant to be a source of anxiety or a prediction of a dramatic, perilous future. Instead, it offers a profound sense of peace and interconnectedness. It suggests that life, in all its forms, from the oldest dormant microbe to the most complex ecosystem, is part of an enduring cyclical process, continuously transforming and persisting within the planet's embrace. We are not isolated observers. We are integral threads in this vast, living tapestry, woven from the same enduring essence of life that allows ancient whispers to reawaken. As you now prepare to surrender fully to the embrace of sleep, let any remaining thoughts drift away like tiny, luminescent dust motes in the quiet, cosmic expanse. There is nothing left to do, nowhere left to go. The journey through the resilience of ancient life has prepared you, softening the edges of your perception, blurring the rigid boundaries between what is dormant and what is awake, between past and present, between individual life and the planet's grand, enduring dream. Feel the profound weightlessness as your body relaxes deeper and deeper into the surface beneath you. Each breath is a gentle wave, carrying you further from the shores of wakefulness and into the boundless ocean of rest. The stars above, those ancient, distant suns, are now softly closing their eyes, mirroring your own descent into tranquility. Your mind, too, is settling, its deep processes working peacefully in the background, preparing you for the deepest, most restorative slumber. Allow the concept of life's unending resilience, and the planet's enduring dream of nurturing existence to be the ultimate lullaby, a comforting truth that embraces you. Its vastness is now your warmth, its ancient history your peace, its mysteries your quiet wonder. You are dissolving gently into this grand planetary dream, merging effortlessly with its currents, becoming one with the quiet, profound sleep of life and the boundless, nurturing embrace of our living Earth. Rest now, deeply and peacefully. Let the silence of the planet fill your being. You are loved, you are safe, and you are drifting into the most restorative of sleeps, held within the vast, soft dream of Earth itself, where all life finds its gentle, peaceful rest.